There are very few crops that have the romantic appeal that vineyards have. There is something pretty special about planting a vine, seeing your grapes mature, and then turning that into a product that people just love to drink. My husband and I both worked in large corporations in the Phoenix area, and it was time in our lives where we were ready to move on to something that we had a passionate interest in doing. So we left behind the Phoenix life and moved out here to Willcox and decided this is where we were going to plant vines. We've always been lovers of wine, not necessarily makers of wine. We knew nothing about viticulture. So we did classes, met a great guy down here that used to give us classes around his kitchen table on a Saturday morning. And we learned hands-on from him as well about how to plant vines. And then it really was just jump in and get it done. We've learned so much from actually seeing the vines and growing them up to vines that are now producing, close to 3 tons an acre. It's been a long journey, but very happy that we chose Willcox to plant our vineyard. Most people think of Arizona as the desert. They think of Arizona as the Phoenix, Tucson corridor, and that is not where you grow wine grapes in Arizona. The perception is often surprise, sometimes negativity. People say, well, you can't possibly make good wine in Arizona, it's the desert. But grapes originated in the Middle East. Grapes come from a dry climate. They've migrated through the Mediterranean regions, but grown in some very hot regions. And here in Arizona, once you get up to over 4,000 feet, we have wonderful conditions for growing grapes in specific regions. So this area here, the Willcox Basin, we're at about 4,200 feet. And just great climates. You may go from 90 degrees to 60 degrees temperature swing from day to night, which the grapes just love. And so there are fabulous wines being made in Arizona. We just submitted a couple of our wines to Wine Spectator, received 86, 87 point ratings from Wine Spectator, which is a nationally recognized rating for wines. And we will convert those customers one at a time.